Welcome, Taurus. This is your weekly Tarotscope reading for August the 11th through to the 17th, 2014. So we start with the Four of Wands. Okay, so this is a time of rest. This is a time of looking inwardly and being inspired by God, the universe, your angels, your spirit guides, to have that connection. It's a time to rest. It's a time when you can tell others, set boundaries around yourself. It's a time that you can say, no, I can't be available for that. I've got to do work for me. It's you that's important this week, okay? We have the moon. A dream journal would be very beneficial this week. And I see the wolf almost as a representation of keeping your path. Keeping it strong. Okay? It's very much a representation of a wild and untamed spirit. One that's strong. One that's willing to fight for the path, for where you want to go, for what you want to do. And it's coupled with the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles, this isn't a guide for shortcuts or anything. Okay, this isn't a Band-Aid week. This is going to the core. Definitely going to the core and understanding who you are and what you need and why you're worthy of it. Why your path needs to be protected by you, why it needs to be important, and understanding it. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles, he's the guy who makes the action plan. He's the guy who says, this is the kid who works his way or her way through school and gets honors in the process. No corners are cut. It's a decisive action plan going forward. And it's a decisive action plan, in this case, of allowing you to shine, you to step forward. And it doesn't lean on everybody's expectations of you. It leans on your expectations of you going forward. How you want to be thought of in the community, how you want to be thought of at work, in the family, in a relationship if you're in one. And the more you put yourself out there, the more that's drawn to you. So if you are looking for a relationship, we do have the Knight of Cups here. So this is the Knight in Shining Armor. Are you the Knight in Shining Armor, or are you waiting for him to appear in your life? But this is definitely love, passions, joy, and a newness of it. Swept off your feet kind of feeling. Embracing the moment, loving the moment, honoring your passions, your dreams, your visions, honoring you. And for your new day dawning. Okay, I see you going very into your path next week, very solid. Very solid, knowing exactly why you went through some of the struggles you did. And having almost a new sense of admiration for yourself. Proof I don't edit. It could be wanting to change up your routine or change up... this might be the shopping spree time, either for a new wardrobe or something to liven up the house in some way. Your surroundings, to make them more beautiful, to reflect the beauty in you in an external way to the world. So remember to honor yourself this week. I think that's very important, okay? To understand that you had to go through all those struggles. You had to take away the lessons so that you could be the person you are today, so that you can go forward in a very stable, in a very beautiful light. Okay, so where is your love? Where is your passion? Is it in a relationship? Is it your work, career? Is it a hobby you do on the side? Is it gaining a little bit of stature in the community? Is it your well-being? Is it your health? Because a beautiful energy is supporting you this week. And making some of those dreams tangible. And going forward. I think the universe, God, your angels, your spirit guides are all exalting you on your path this week. You need to give it a little bit of reflection, obviously, with the moon card. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to those times you go into trance. I mean, that's a very natural human thing we do. It's like breathing. We zone out. All of a sudden we hear somebody saying, "Are you listening to me?" And you're like, "Whoa, where'd you come from?" You know, you're sitting on the bus and you zone out, and it's your thoughts at those times that's really going to give you the clarity of where you need to instill more passion in your life, where you need to understand just how beautiful you are, and I'm not saying that lightly, and embracing it. The two towers here represent good and evil in most of the tarot decks. I believe it does in this deck as well. And look at how far they are from the actual path that you'll be walking on. And yes, there's mountains in the distance. There will be struggles. There will be growing moments. But you also have a beautiful balance going into this path. Absolutely. So embrace it and embrace you this week. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.